topic of choice this week was E3 predictions. What we think, and not just like, oh, what games are we going to see, but more like what is the necessary strategy for each manufacturer to pursue to win E3 and whatever winning E3 means for them. Since we're talking about Microsoft, let's start with Microsoft.
Sure.
Given that, what do you think they need to do in order to win for them?
I want to answer this as a gamer, but I will leave that alone. And I think answering it as like from the business perspective is, I believe that they almost need to ignore the Series X and the Series S and just focus on games coming to their Xbox platform. They're clearly trying to make the Xbox brand a piece of Windows as well. So they're blurring the lines. And I think, to your point, the Game Pass is like the presentation that they want to put on that, especially since cloud gaming is only a piece of that. And, there is the whole service of Game Pass where it's more like PlayStation Plus, where you actually get games on that and can download them to your PC and play them on your PC, or download them to your Xbox and play them on there, versus the streaming thing we like to talk about. So yeah, Game Pass is the overall umbrella. I think that's where they're going to be focused. And I think that there will be exclusives to that platform. They're not, I would be shocked to see even a single Xbox Series X/S exclusive that wasn't also going to Windows.
I think for the most part, like, Microsoft has to pursue three strategies here, which is convince people who have purchased an Xbox that their purchase was not in vain. So, I think they're going to be really clever with their wording and not reveal the fact that, like,
also
the
on
fact
PC.
the fact that you own an Xbox doesn't really mean much anymore,
right?
And that the platform actually is Game Pass. I think Microsoft's internal strategy is that the console is an optimal way to play it for relatively inexpensive, but the content is the thing that they care about, and the content is on their Game Pass platform. That is Xbox now. I think they'll also be really clever about not really revealing which games are going to be cross-platform, but they're going to really, I think the thing they need to do is go, why should everybody be looking at Game Pass as a thing that they would subscribe to, regardless of what kind of hardware they have?
Right.
And I think they'll probably do it because right now they have a metric butt ton of studios, all of which have stuff in development. And I think this E3, they're going to actually, they'll be able to show real gameplay and not pull a Halo Infinite. Yeah.
Oh god.
And be like, okay, let's selectively show the stuff that looks the best.
And
use videos where it makes sense, because the development of that game is like a couple years off. I also think that they're going to come out swinging with Halo Infinite and be like, we messed up, and here's Halo Infinite looking 10x better, maybe selectively because they can only show certain levels, but either way, they may very well be able to show a much more impressive Halo Infinite to appease their Xbox gamers.